Okay, so when you're tackling this question, first of all, you got to sketch this graph. Okay, so when we're sketching this graph, before we start to sketch it, we need to factorize it. So first of all, x squared minus x minus 12. If we factorize that graph, get x in each corner. Two numbers times together to make 12 and have a difference of 1 is 3 and 4, where the bigger number is going to be negative and the smaller number is positive. So plus 3, that's minus 4. So that's x times x, x squared, minus 4x plus 3x is minus 1x, minus 12. So that's going to equal y. So let's go and sketch this graph now. So you should know from this graph, the roots are going to be x plus 3 is going to give me 0, so x must equal minus 3. And x minus 4 equals 0, so x is going to equal to 4. So you got 4 here, and you got minus 3 here. Also, from this graph, when x equals 0, that will go, that will end up as minus 12. But you don't need to know that, just in case. There's minus 12 here for now. And it's a positive graph. Positive graphs, you can tell looking at the x squared. The x squared doesn't have a negative sign next to it, it's positive. And if it did have a negative sign, then it would be negative. Now notice that when it's positive, it's smiley face. That's how the parabola looks. And if it's negative, it's a sad face. Okay, so that's going to be positive, so the graph's going to look something like this. Okay, it's just a sketch, so don't worry. Okay, now use it to explain. Next thing is, it goes use the sketch to write down all of the integer values that satisfy when this graph is less than 0. So here's the graph between here. These are the critical here's the graph, and these are the critical values between there and there. And you want to know when is the graph below. This is the 0 line. When is it below 0? So there it is. The graph is between these points below 0. So basically, the graph is below 0 between minus 3 and 4, and it does not include these values. Okay, so you got to write all the integer values which are included in here. So all the integer values going from minus. So let's just write all the integer values to start off with. You got minus 2, you got minus 1, you got 0, you got 1, you got 2, you got 3, and it goes to 4. So those are all the integer values. So that, because it does not include these critical values at the end, are not included, and all these integers are included between them. So all the integer values for x that x could take is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. That is it.